This day 1459 Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. They're doing your day Siman Reish Ayin Aleph. See if you test to Chavav. Your test. Shalosh saying there are three types of hides: Gvil, Klaf, and Duchsustus. Gvil mikra kshon nechaka arba. Gvil is when the margin is not divided in its width. L'shnayim to two. El shagoyin haseir. You just remove the hair of takni memokom haseir and you fix it in the place where the hair was. The anti memokom haseir, you don't fix it up in the place where the flesh was. Place of memokom haseir, you right in the place where the hair was. Lo memokom haseir, not the place where the flesh was. Klaf mikra kshon mechalkin or l'shnayim. Klaf is when you divide the hide in two. The chachitzon shel tzad haseir nikra klaf. The outer part where the hair was is called klaf, because inside a pneumish, you write on the inner part of that layer, which is opposite the flesh. The inner part which is next to the flesh, you call duchsustus, which is Greek. It means the place of the flesh. I write on the outer part of that layer, towards the hair. The general principle is they write in the place where it was divided. The name Rambam, the opposite. Rambam. They had a mistaken version of the Rambam. The main principle, main halachas like we wrote. That's going to be decisive. If he wrote on the klaf, in the place where the hair was, not on the inside. And on the gvil and duchsus where the flesh was, puzzle. Because the halacha Moshe Sinai, because the Rambam Api shel kach halacha Moshe Sinai, this the halacha Moshe the Sefer Torah gvil. That Sefer Torah should be written on a gvil. Tefillin on klaf, mezuzah duchsus, and tefillin on klaf and mezuzah duchsus. That's because the Sefer Torah klaf kosher. Wrote Sefer Torah klaf it's kosher. No namar gvil elamai duchsus. It only says gvil to eliminate duchsus. Because of Allah, Sefer Torah so light on the sustus. Sefer Torah it's puzzle. Because of mezuzah klaf, so the mezuzah on klaf or gvil or on gvil kosher. One with duchsus a mitzvah to write. Mezuzah is only a mitzvah. I can show you. But two marks should be Sefer Torah with duchsus. Sefer Torah says Sefer Torah is also going to duchsus. Chem shina kosher klaf mokum seir. And so if you wrote on a klaf in place of the hair, down inside a chitzon on the outer layer, but duchsus inside primi on the inner layer. But you have a kosher Sefer Torah, so you have its kosher Sefer Torah ansha. The time the reason is it came in the Sefer Torah kosher hakol. Sefer Torah is okay in any of this. Mimed kosher is side shekosar, so it's kosher on either side. You try Perakam begin with Sechel Sefer Perakam Mevur Rambam. It says Rambam Chayim Scheme Rova Post Scheme, which is I guess more of a chumrah. Anyway, this bracket says here about the Machshir B'Shina, who says it's okay no matter what. Ayin Sham v'Ayin Beis Yosef. Chafal, Muley done ain't of green choser. That's Mason of green. They ain't only became the chosaros. We don't know what to do with these things. El Shigorna or beside a Sehar. I don't know if it's in Rakhine. I don't remember, obviously, Rakhine, whether he said we're not bucking all this, but okay. Gorna or beside a Sehar, Kliboso Yorab Omich Afil, how can a social time who got the Gorna is we rub the hide on the place where the hair was, its upper layer, in a manner, I guess we rub it off, that even if we divide it to two, also it'd be removed. On the side of Baso Gorim Arbe, on the side of the flesh, we remove a lot. Until we only have parts left. So mainly we take off on both sides, and whatever we end up with is what we use. That's why the Torah says our klaf has a din klaf, and they're in on the inside towards the flesh. Because of on the outer side, which would be vis-a-vis the hair, Rambam Pasuk, Rambam's Pasuk, Torah kosher. Piece of klaf kosher not cold, so therefore on our part you can write everything. So the Torah mezuzahs, all everything. And I can't say the K. Don't say the K. The mitzvah tov Sefer Torah gvil mezuzah duchsus is commercial shas and Sechel Sefer. And we don't don't say since the prime mitzvah rights of Torah and Gvil. And Zuzan the Slusus, like language of the Mesechus Lushasim, so case let's go to Rishonim, and so to the Ran, the name of the Rach wrote that way. Dematim Chatchil Sefer Torah El Gvil. It only should be Mata Sefer Torah initially at least on a Gvil. Can Echon see Chatchil Klaf? How do we therefore deliberately do it on Klaf? The Emesu the Klaf Shlono Yosem Mufchad Mikvil Yosem Non Mikvil, because our parchment is more superior quality and nicer than Gvil. The Gvil lo sar meraka seir, because Gvil only the hairs removed. It's shein lo sar klum, and the second on the other side nothing's been removed. And that's not so nice. Like Kfei Yosem and it's also very heavy. Mashin el Klaf as opposed to parchment, hu mugurar it is rubbed, sukan fixed me shnei tatzlanim from both sides. Yofa very nicely. The cow. It's nice and it's light. Therefore, it's more than Gvil. We have, I would see, the Sefer Torah which are heavy and Sefer Torah which are light, which are not just based on Nazi Chaim. So I don't know how that works, how the parchment is worked. I have no idea. That's what Ramah writes. Ours are better than Gvil. So let's start Chabez over again. I got a phone call in the middle. Chabez, Zel's Klas Rabbeinu Ramah, B'Siv Gimel, it's Ramah writes of Gimel. The son of Klaf and Shalano, our club parchment, Shem Yosim, B'Chorim, reveal the superior look, reveal Kaisan name, B'Chatchil, Tzad Basar. You can write ab initio on them, B'Chatchil on the fleshy side. And don't write on Gvil anymore. Mishina Klas Klaf Shalom Mokum Seir, if you changed it and wrote on an hour Klafim on the hairy side, puzzle, even I guess if you scrubbed it. Miu in Yeshkim said there are those who are lenient. I can't show them. That's a tour Shemeko, Koshkosavna. It's a tour. I wrote Poskim Poskim, that's around Koshkosavna, but most of Poskim Poskim, like the Rambam, like we said. But Dasha Olam Magzikim or Shliel limits in a Muvchar. People hold that the skin, the hide of a fetus is superior. Any rub is there, Shum Tam Nachon, I don't see any purpose, any correct reason. This recommendation, Loru Avi Olam, just because they were never born, Yeshbahem, here's a hitter. That's more of a mitzvah. They're being smarter than the Torah itself. Is a hater or not stuff we make up. And those are matters used for the animals that are shechted properly. Is that the yesh? That gankin is chachmos yisera. It's also uber chachmkeit. Like a chassid shulchan factory, the chazal. And chassid could be, well, he was Litva. Could be it's casting doubts on chazal. The Achresh Chazal Mushem Shen Shchutos, and Chazal says kosher because it went shechted. Yeshantin Echel Legamri, they have the same status. Emotions came Neshem Tobin, so the Ksiva, unless you have an excuse that it's the whether that the hide of the Shvitas or the hide of the shechted one is better for writing or Chazakim Yoser, or it's stronger Chayitzim Bezeh, etc. But other than that, not legitimate Chumrah. Chav Gimel, Kasva Tur, Bashulchan Aruch, Turn Shulchan Aruch, B'Siv Dal. Custom mitzvah Gvil, mitzvah Klaf, part of it on Gvil, part of it on Klaf. It's possible. Most of Chetzi Gvil, Chetzi Tzavoim, part of the Gvil and half of the part of it wrote on deer skin. As it says in the brackets, Gvil Shel Tzvi O Shar Chayat Torah. Abu Shem in the mitzvah Mufcha kosher. It's not the best. It's kosher. V'zel mi Yerushalmi Megillah Peragav Mitzvah Shem Peragbeis Shem Shenu Lo Yasel Chetzi Gvil Chetzi Klafim. Can't make it have Gvil have Klaf Mashal to Bashulchan Likuvo. It's impediment. We must have possible do it. It's possible. Rambam Peragil Ben the same Psulim B'Sheish Pei Torah among the 20 Psulim Sefer Torah. Chashav Shem Mitzvah Gvil included when part of it is a Gvil Mitzvah Klaf, part of it Klaf. I didn't show. Masha it's explicit. It seems explicit. I feel Chumash Echad Kulu Gvil if one entire Chumash is Gvil. Chumash Echad Kulu Klaf one entire Chumash is Klaf. Possible. It's no good. The entire Torah has to be of one type. Perhaps the Lochem say the my time nation ain't no noy. Can't say because it's not nice. Lomatino the noy ma yaki b'di'evet. We don't find that being nice is ma'aki b'di'evet. The banveya ain't el mitzvah. The banveya is only a mitzvah. It's preferable, but not ma'aki. Kemashkas v'sham alacha tes ayin sham. So the Lochem should be Sinai, and that's why the deer skin is not a problem. Chav Dalet. Isa Mesechet Seifrin. Paragraph Alpha Loches. Ein Halachei. Ein Kois in law. Diftora you don't write. Diftora of law near Machal. No on waste paper. Chule. Mashva Dal near Shein Machal Koisin. It's like write a paper if it's not erased. Same goes with Taste of Shabbos. When places in Shabbos I find tests, it only writes that way. What I'm doing him, it's astonishing. Ram called Puskin Vor from the Ram and all the Puskin, it's clear. The ain't say between the Seven's Rak al Eris, Turkey written on hides. But I'm ashamed of Second from Isa, Lochem Shusina, Christian Oros. I'm saying I can written on hides. But all the Megillah Saita, Puskin on the Megillah of a Saita is puzzle of it's written on paper. We should see Sefer. It says in a Sefer, and Sefer means parchment. Choshkim Sefer Torah, so it should be Sefer Torah. The bracket says here, the place has a to say it's talking about simply if it is erased. But that's why it's Malchuk with Nachos Kosu Tosum, Sachosefrim, Mashkos and Malchuk. The place says that that which it says Malchuk in Sachosefrim is a mistake. No paper is good. It's placed in Menachos Daf Lamed Aleph. The Chainsaw of the gross law in the earth should say you can't write on paper, period. And the bracket says here, Gam Begrob Agoisa Machak Malchuk. I go also erase the word erased. I jump. That's primary halacha. Kafe Isi B'Yushalmi Shab says in Yerushalmi Halacha Moshe Misinai Shekaisin Ba'Oiros V'Kaisin you write on hides. Kaisin you write with ink. Mistaglim Mekana and you etch out lines with a stick with a reed. Kreinu V'Koration V'Sechel Sefer. The circle. What is circle? Circle is Hanosirtud is etching lines. That's why the etched lines are impediments. But the Rambam, but to the below sirtud without the etched lines in order to justify things possible. It's no good. Zersham Masari Makana, that would says you have to use a kana left half. It doesn't mean specifically you have to use a reed. But actually, it means you should not use something which colors the parchment. They'll say you use a knife or chametz, use anything else you want. Yesterday, I was saying there are some rabbis that the putting the lines in Sefer Torah is not impediment. It was not done. So made time menachos, there's menachos stuff on base. It's only in order to make sure right straight. You must have sirtut. If you're going to sirtut is bar, but sirim reish vedal, we will get to sirtut much further down the line. Chavak, finance parts that become clarified. Ink and the only right with ink. Maldio, what's ink as a Rambam paragraph? The indicates and said, "Yo, how do you make ink? Mekaptino ashna al shmanim al shozevesh shava. You smoke up oil or pitch or wax, etc. But going by himself and you mix them with a sap elam of a tree, umat vash a little bit of honey. Plus you saw harbein you mix it together a lot. V'dachin son you pound it. Actually, that's a kicking until it makes cakes. And we actually so you dry it, matzino so and you put it away. Shas kiva sorei and that's I guess where you store it. Shas kiva and when you write shoyim me up so you soak it in walnut juice or something. That's a chatzah but you write with it. It should be written in a way that if you erase, it'll be erased. This is the ink with which it's best to write stam. If you use the walnut juice or kankatom, some sort of other ink, and it stands, it's not erased over time. In other words, it doesn't automatically erase, I guess. Shem is kosher. I can't show. If your neighbor Shabbos eats kosher when you have an idiot, says in Shabbos, all oil is good for ink. Shem is zayis and the muvchar olive oil is best. Ben l'gabel, ben l'ashem, whether it's to mix it or to smoke it. Kosher you have an idiot, and all is smoke is good for ink. Shem is zayis and muvchar olive oil is best. Kosher you have an idiot, and all sap is good for ink. Sort of cotton, yofa mikulam, and small sap, whatever that is best. Ayin sham. Fizet miyari kois, I'm astounded. Akresha Rambam because of the dioshitz and muvchar. Since he wrote that ink is the best, why is not also right that in order to make the ink, hava is best, the sort of cutting off and small sap is biyaf kulam is better than everything else. The tzarech iyun. Okay, but he doesn't actually seem to give an answer for that. And that brings us therefore to the end for today.